Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are diving into something that, let's face it, is on all of our minds. Getting older. But we're going to look at it through a really powerful lens. How strength training is so much more than just building muscles. It is one of the best tools we have to stay strong, independent, and just full of life. So, let's get into how we can start building that future right now.
You know, I think we all have this little voice in the back of our heads that asks this question. We see our parents getting older, maybe we even feel a little twinge ourselves, and we start to think, well, I guess carrying the groceries or playing with the grandkids is just going to get harder. But what if that's not true? What if that decline we all fear isn't inevitable at all? And boom, here it is. This is the absolute heart of the matter. This insight from the CDC completely flips the script on aging. It's telling us that the real culprit isn't the number of years we've been alive, it's the muscle we've lost because we've stopped moving as much. And you know what's so great about that? If the problem is inactivity, well, that's a problem we can actually solve.
Okay, so if inactivity is the problem, what's the solution? Well, that's what we're talking about right now. We're going to explore the powerful, scientifically proven antidote to that muscle loss and frailty. And that antidote, you guessed it, is getting stronger.
So first things first, let's make sure we're all on the same page. What even is strength training? You might have heard it called resistance training. All it means is doing any kind of exercise that makes your muscles work against some form of resistance. And that resistance can be anything. It could be dumbbells, stretch bands, or, and this is the best part, it can even be your own body weight. Simple as that. And when you start, the benefits are just wow. They're incredible. And we're not just talking about looking good. You're building functional muscle that helps you live your life. You're maintaining bone density, which is so crucial. You're improving your balance and coordination, which literally reduces your risk of a serious fall. And on top of all that, it can help with arthritis pain, give you more energy, boost your mood, and even help you sleep better. It's like a full-body, full-life upgrade. And check this out. Here's a benefit you might not expect. 15%. That's how much lifting weights can boost your metabolism. And a higher metabolism, as we know, makes it a whole lot easier to manage your weight, which is just a huge piece of the long-term health puzzle. I really want this one to sink in, because it might be the single most important message we talk about today. This isn't just some nice, fluffy motivational poster quote. This is a fact, backed by science. You are in the driver's seat. Let me say it again. You do not have to get weaker with age. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but where do I even begin? Well, that's what this next section is all about. We're going to lay out a simple blueprint for getting started. And the best news? It is so much easier and safer than you probably imagine. No gym membership, no complicated equipment needed. And look, this is always the right first question to ask. Before you jump into anything new, you have to know if it's safe for your specific situation. Nothing is more important than that. Your health and safety are priority number one, period. So here's your first step. There's a fantastic little tool called the PAR-Q. It's basically a super simple 7-question checklist that helps you figure out if you should have a quick chat with your doctor before you begin. For most people, starting a gentle program is perfectly safe, but let's just make sure you're doing it the smart way, the right way for you. All right, next up, setting goals. The trick is to set goals that actually work, right? That's where the SMART framework comes in. It's genius. Instead of a vague goal like, I'm gonna get stronger, you make it super clear. Look at the example. I will do the starter exercises, that's specific, 3 times this week, that's measurable. You get the idea. It turns a wish into an actual, actionable plan. And the plan itself? It's this simple. 4 steps. A little 5-minute walk to warm up, find a sturdy chair and a bit of clear space, throw on some comfy clothes and sneakers, and then, this is key, actually schedule it in your calendar. Now notice what's not on this list. There's no gym membership, no fancy weights, no huge time commitment. You can literally do this right in your living room. All right, we've talked about the why and the how to get ready. Now we get to the really fun part, the what to actually do. So let's walk through 3 super simple, super effective exercises that you can literally start doing today. First up, we've got the wall push-up. This is such a perfect example of how you can take a classic exercise and make it work for you.
Instead of being on the floor, you're standing up, using a wall for resistance. This is amazing for building strength in your arms, your shoulders, and your chest, all without putting a bunch of strain on your wrists or your back.
Next, the squat. Honestly, this might be the single most important exercise you can do for your lower body. And using a chair is the perfect way to start because it keeps you safe and teaches you the right way to do it. The key here is that slow, controlled movement. Down slow, then back up. That's what builds the muscles you need to get up from a chair easily, to climb stairs without getting winded, and to just feel solid on your feet.
And our third one, toe stance. Now this looks really simple, I know, but don't let that fool you. This move is a powerhouse for strengthening your calves and your ankles, and that is absolutely essential for having good balance. You just hold onto a chair or a counter for a little support, rise up slowly onto the balls of your feet, hold it for just a second, and then slowly lower back down. And really, this is what it all comes back to. It's not about doing exercises just for the sake of it. It's about what these simple movements give back to you. Every single wall push-up, every single squat, each one is a step you're taking on the path towards a life that's stronger, more independent, and just more vibrant. So, I want to leave you with this one last question. Forget about some huge, overwhelming workout plan for a minute. Just think about right now, today. What's one tiny, totally manageable step you can take to start your journey? Maybe it's just finding that sturdy chair we talked about. Maybe it's doing 5 of those toe stands while you wait for your coffee to brew. Whatever it is, that one small step, that's where your stronger life begins.